What is list? List is one of the Python's data type to store a sequence of values. To store a sequence of values, we are using a particular data type. It is known as list. Okay, we are representing this list using square bracket. If we are giving a square bracket for storing a set of values, that is known as list. List is a Python data type to represent or to store a sequence of values. Sequence of values. To store a sequence of values, we are using a particular data type, Python data type, that is known as list. And for representing list, we are using square bracket. So this is a list with no value. This is known as empty list. Then we can use another list. Krishna, why this hash here? Hash, what is the use of this hash?
Comment.
Yes, yes, correct. To represent comment. It's not a statement. This empty list is not a statement. It's just a comment to explain what is this. Okay. So within square bracket, 1, 2, 3. This is a list with integers. What is integers? What is integer number? So Hari,
Numbers. Just numbers.
numbers without a fractional part is known as integer number. Okay, numbers without a fractional part means there is no point value is here. So it is known as integer number. So 1, 2, 3 in this list we are storing only integer value. So it is a list with integer values. Okay, then another one, it is 1.1, 2.5, 3.2. What about this value, Achut?
Ma'am, float.
Floating point numbers, list with floating point value. List with floating point value. Aditya, what about this list? A, B, C.
List with string values.
List with characters. List with characters. List of characters. We can store a mix of values 1, 2.1, 3. This is a list with mix of integer and float value. Okay, we can also mix character and integer and float. A, 1, then B, then 1.5, just like that. It's a mix of character, integer, and float values. So we can create a list, any type of a list we can create. Either we can create one empty list, or we can create one integer list, float list, character list, or a mix of values in a single list. Okay. So what do you mean by list? List means the data type that include a sequence of values. Sequence of values means 1, 2, 3, 1.1, 2.5, 3.2, then A, B, C, then A, 1, B, 1.5. So to store a set of values or a sequence of values, we are using a Python data type. It is known as list. For creating a list, the symbol used is square bracket. It is very important. Okay. List creation, we are using square bracket. Is it clear? Okay. Then write the next heading, creating list. How we can create a list in programming. First, it is creating empty list. Creating empty list. Empty list means no values are there. That is empty list. A list with no values. That is empty list. So for creating empty list, we are using a built-in function that is list. So write the statement. L is equal to list. This is the statement for creating empty list. If we execute this statement, the output is just like this. This is the output. This is the empty list. If we are executing the statement L is equal to list empty bracket, the output is just a square bracket. Okay. Is it clear, Ashwin? So for creating empty list, we are using the statement or built-in function list. List is the function, it's a function name. So list is a function used to create empty list. Okay. So only one statement is there for creating empty list. L is equal to. We can give any name here. We can give L1 or list1. Any name we can give on here. Okay. List1, L1, L2, any name. Okay. L1 is equal to list empty bracket. So the output is empty square bracket. Okay. Then if you want to create a list with integer value, for that, so creating a list with integer value 1, 2, 3, 4. For that, first I will write L1 is equal to within square bracket 1, 2, 3, 4. Then print L1. For creating integer list, we are just assigning values to L1. And if we print L1, we get output as within square bracket 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Dia?
Yes, ma'am.
Then write one question. Write a program to create a list. To create a list using 11.5, 13.0, 19.5, then 22.8. Write a program to create a list 11.5, 13.0, 19.5, 22.8. Krishna completed?
One minute. L equal to in
L
bracket
equal to
11.5,
within square bracket 11.5.
1.5, 13, 19.5, 22.8.
Then what is the
Print
next
L.
statement? Print L. Is it clear, Alvin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Manual completed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
No.
Then write the next question. Write a program to create a list. COMPUTER. Aryan, which are the statements? First statement. First statement for creating this list.
L is equal to
L is equal to
COMPUTER.
okay. All these characters within single quotes and separate with comma. Then after that, print
Print L.
L. Okay. Then one more question for representing a set of string values. Write a program to display one. Either we can use single quotes or double quotes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This is a list with a sequence of string values. Aditya, what is the first statement?
And L equal to
L is equal to 1, 2, 3. Then print L.
print L.
Is this concept is clear for you? Is it okay, Ashwin? Okay. So what is list? List means it's a sequence of values stored within square bracket. Either it is integer value, float value, characters, or strings. Okay. And it is represented using square bracket. And the main difference between string and list is mutable. List is mutable. What is string? I'll write string here. What is string? We already learned that lesson. That is string and list. What is string, Ashwin?
Is it used to represent integer and floating number?
Okay, it is a set of characters or set of numbers A, B, C, D. This is a string. How we can identify a value in a string? Okay. How we can access B from this string? Adul?
Indexing.
Using indexing. Which are the different types of indexing we used in string data type, Gauri?
Forward indexing and
Forward indexing and backward indexing. For forward indexing, it is 0, 1, 2, 3, and backward indexing, it is -1, -2, -3, and -4. So this is string. String is immutable, means we cannot change the value of B. If we are storing a string with values A, B, C, D, we cannot, that is, if S is equal to within square bracket, uh, if the value of S is A, B, C, D, if the value of S is A, B, C, D, then what is S of -3? Emmanuel, what is S of -3?
B.
It is B. Correct. S of -3 is B. At the same time, what is S of 1? Again,
B.
B. So S of -3 is B and S of 1 is B. In string, we cannot change S of 1 is equal to F. Now the value of S of 1 and S of -3 is B. We cannot change the content of this string. That is immutable. Strings are immutable. Means we cannot change the value in this string. Once we assign some values to a string, we cannot change the values. Okay, this is a wrong statement. In this statement, we are assigning a new value F to this string. Instead of B, we are writing the statement for replacing B with F. It is not possible in the case of string. So strings are immutable. Is it clear, Srihari?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So strings are immutable means once we uh, write one value or assign one value in string, we cannot change the values. Okay. But in the case of list, we can change the value. Lists are mutable. Lists are mutable. Means we can modify the contents. We can change the contents. We can modify the values. List is also accessed using this index value. 1, 5, 6, 10. These are the values in list. Then array is represented using 0, 1, 2, 3 and -1, -2, -3, -4. Here, this is L. Then L of -2, it is 6. At the same time, L of 2. L of 2 is 6 and also L of -2 is also 6. So if we want to change 6, instead of we have to replace 6 with 11. Then what we have to do is L of -2 is equal to 11. Okay. L of -2 is equal to 11. So the value of 6 becomes 11. This is mutable. Lists are mutable. Mutable means we can change the value. We can change the value in a list. So lists are mutable. But in the case of string, strings are immutable. We'll write another example. Okay. Gauri, write uh, Gauri, what is the statement for displaying a string?
S is
Shall-
equal
S
to
is equal to, I want to display hello
in quotes.
in quotes,
Hello.
right? Hello. Okay. Then
Print
what about the
this.
next statement?
Print
Print
S.
S. The output is H E L L O. Hello is the output. Okay. Then print S dot. Change to check to change the words in title case. Which function is used, Aditya?
And title.
Title. Okay. S dot title. What is the output, Aditya?
And H will be in capital.
H will be in capital letter. HELLO is the output. But there, after this statement, I just print S. What is the output? Krishna, what is the output? I'll first assign HELLO to S. And I just print S dot title. After that, I again print S. What is the output here? Is it capital letter H or small letter H?
Small.
Small letter H, correct. So here we just change the small letter H as capital letter, but it is not permanently changed. We cannot permanently change the string values. Okay, it will just display like HELLO. But the actual value of S is small letter HELLO. Is it clear, Achut?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in string, it is immutable, means we cannot change the content of that string. Okay, so if we want to change the content, what we have to write? We have to change the content. You have to just write like this. You have to assign another variable for this value. Here, t is equal to s dot title. Here, what happened? This HELLO is assigned to T. HELLO is assigned to T. Then if we print T, we will get HELLO. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in the case of string, strings are immutable. Immutable means the main difference. Almost all the things related with list and strings are same. Its length, we can find its length. Replication operator is there. Then concatenation operator is there. Slicing is there. Almost all the operation related with list is same as that of string. But the only difference is it is based on its mutable and immutable values. Means strings are immutable. We cannot change the values. Once we declare one value, we cannot change the values. That is immutable. Strings are immutable. But in the case of string list, it is mutable. We can change the value at any time. Is it clear, Aryan?
Ma'am, we
Okay.
can also make a string into tuple, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
No, I meant
List,
list.
tuple also possible. List also
Okay.
possible.
Okay.
Okay. Our next topic is based on tuple. So this mutable, immutable concept is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You just write the heading, difference between list and string.
Ma'am, it's not shared.
Okay, okay. Mutability, difference between lists and strings. Strings are not mutable while lists are. Okay. So that is the main difference between list and string. Then how we can input a list using input function. That is the next heading. Write the heading. Creating list from keyboard input. Creating list from keyboard input. Creating list from keyboard input. Which function we have to use for accessing input from keyboard? The commonly used function is input function. Okay. For inputting one integer value. what we will do? We'll just write int input, enter the number. Okay, just like that. Creating a list from keyboard input, we are using L is equal to list of input and a set of integers.
Ma'am,
Two brackets. Okay, Gauri?
I can't see what you're writing.
Not shared. Adul?
Ma'am, PPT shared, ma'am. Difference
Okay,
between
okay, okay,
sprints
okay,
and
okay. Now it's clear.
Yes.
Okay. Creating a list from keyboard input. That is, for creating a list from keyboard input, just write L is equal to list of input, enter a series of integers. Then after that, we can use print L. While executing the program, the output screen will message first display enter a set of integers. After that, we can enter any integer value 10, 20, 31, 40, etc. Then it will print all these values like list. It is
Ma'am,
it is not like that. The output is 10, 22, 30. Oh, it's just like single elements. 1, 0, 2, 2, 3, 0, 4. Okay. Gauri.
that was my doubt, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So to enter a
ma'am,
series of inputs, we have from keyboard. If the user want to enter a series of input from keyboard, we have to use the built-in function input. For that, the statement is L is equal to list within bracket input, enter a set of input. Okay. Then do one homework, write a program.
ma'am,
Okay.
can I ask a doubt?
Okay, Achut.
Ma'am, now we are using just one digit, right? One,
Yes,
then
yes, yes, yes.
how to make that a two-digit number?
That is the homework question. Okay. You just run the program. After completing the statement, you just run the program and correct your errors if any. Okay. Write a program to print a list with values 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay. Next class, I will explain. So that is the homework question. Then next is so it is 12. All right, the next heading, creating list from existing sequences. Creating lists from existing sequences. The next topic is creating lists from existing sequences. Creating lists from existing sequences. Just write the syntax. Next class, I will explain. The syntax is L is equal to list at the sequence. Here write the sequence. L is equal to list. This angle bracket is only for representing the syntax. This is not, this angle bracket is not needed for writing the statement. We need only this bracket. Okay.